Rainn Wilson said something to me several years ago that there's really no difference between art and prayer. And
That's fascinating.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
And when you are creating design, it really is an offering. It's a gift. In order to do it well, you have to be in alignment with that which is the creator.
That's a really interesting statement.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I've never thought about that before.
Oh, I love to make you think of something you hadn't thought of before.
Never thought about it.
But this is what I loved. Getting through the rough patches and everything in between that's made us who we are. We do so much talking on here about being who you really are. And years ago on the Oprah show, there was a guy named James Hillman who wrote a book called The Soul's Code. And in that, he talked about the acorn within the oak that lives in all of us. So inside there's this, we're born with it. And however that's nurtured, it gets brought into fruition to become the oak that is your life. All of us have those moments, and I know so many people are in the process of trying to discover it. For me, it was standing in front of the Buffalo Methodist Church doing my first Easter piece. And for you, I saw the moment.
When was it?
Let me tell you when your moment was.
Tell me when I found my acorn.
No, your acorn was 13 when you were mitzvahed.
Totally.
And
I got my own bedroom.
you got your own bedroom.
It really was. So I was the kid that cared so much about the things around me, cared so much about the way things looked, but more importantly, the way things felt, that I was tortured by sharing a bedroom with my younger brother. And for me, it was my own space. And my mother knew that, I don't think she knew that I would end up working in design. I don't think she knew that I would end up being on your show. I don't think that anyone predicts or tries to or dreams for that. But what she did know was that her son was the kind of person that had to control the way a space felt and the way a space looked, and that I would get great pleasure out of not just the privacy. That wasn't the point. It was the selection. It was the process. It was watching a space that was raw concrete walls in a basement be transformed into a space where I could live out my daily life.
Because when you are connected to those kinds of things, meaning your inner world, the space around you really matters.
Really matters.
Because the space around you reflects your inner space.